So I was laying by the poolside thinking to myself a couple days ago, this book is amazing. This book is amazing. I need people to read this. I need to tell everybody about this. And in fact, I dog-eared more than half the pages thinking, I have to share this information. I got to make videos. My mind started spinning. Maybe I should start writing a blog. And I thought, but it's already all right here in this book. And then I thought, okay, I'll just tell everybody to read it. I'll tell everybody, if you don't read this book, don't speak to me, because obviously there's so much you need to learn. And I thought, well, that's bitchy. And I didn't know what to do. And then it occurred to me, what if I read aloud? Because it seems that whenever I present a book to people, they go, oh, that's great. But they don't like to read, or they don't have the time. And I both like to read and have the time. And I thought, what if I read aloud? What if I shared the book in the most natural of ways, where I read it to you? I told the story. I tend to speak fast, so it's going to be something I have to learn to slow down and read at the pace at which writing should be read. But I'm going to read to you. I don't know how many of you are going to join me on this. A couple handfuls? But it's really exciting to think that I could share those books that mean a lot to me. So this channel is going to be about reading books. The first book is going to be about nutritionism, eating, and it's brilliant, and it's going to change your life, because it changed mine. And then from there, I'm not sure. Perhaps I'll read some of my favorite other books on diet and nutrition, wellness, health, exercise. I may read books on personal productivity, self-help, whatever seems to be appropriate. It's going to take probably a month to read through each book because they're 10-minute videos. I'm probably not going to do more than one a day. Probably not even one a day. But I'm thinking I could probably record books in like an hour segment and cut that up into 5 videos over a week. So this is an experiment in giving education and reading aloud and sharing. And I thought it would be cool if you joined me. I'm going to be doing the videos. I absolutely love reading aloud, and I just love reading in general, and I love sharing, and I love the discussion in the comments. So I thought, here we are. Let's do it. So if you'd like to join me, if you'd like to hear me read to you 10 minutes every day, there's going to be probably 2 videos to start out to read the whole introduction. The books will be slightly abridged because I'm not always going to read footnotes and not always read paragraphs that I deem irrelevant, because that would just take so much time. But nearly the entire book will be read. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me. You can find my normal channel if you randomly found this video and it has nothing to do with anything you've ever heard of before. My regular channel is Antishay. This channel is Antishay Reads. Just take off the reads. That's my normal channel. I've lost 55 plus pounds. Right now it's 55.3, and continuing, that number's continuing to grow. And I've also completely turned my life around in terms of becoming healthy and becoming active and changing my mindset. And I'd love to take you along with me and give you some of the resources that have helped me so much on my journey. So again, thank you for joining me, and let's do this.